Hi Cancers, welcome to your general check-in message. I decided to do these general check-in because I know I've been doing mainly all signs reading. So we're going to talk a little bit of astrology, then we're going to get into some oracle, and then we're going to do a Celtic cross with the tarot, okay? Right now, as I record this on July the 26th, Jupiter is in your sign. Jupiter is exalted in the sign of Cancer at 10 degrees. So 10 degrees is a Capricorn degree. So some of you right now, you could have a bit of focus on building or expanding, thinking about your appearance, or not your appearance in the sense of like how you physically look, but like the way how you are perceived, okay, by the world. I also feel you could be contemplating your relationship to leadership or authority at this time. But just know, while Jupiter is in your sign, it's protecting you. Some of you could be going in a new direction. You literally just had a new moon in your 12th house. So that could be a new direction in terms of moving somewhere, relocating somewhere, getting a job overseas, even if it's just work from home, remote work. I'm trying to see what else is relevant event for me to tell you about. If you have a later degree, like the last second 20 to 29 degrees of Cancer, then you're experiencing a trine to the North Node in Pisces. And the North Node, I was just going to say that, dominance. The North Node kind of dominates the area of the house that it's placed in for you natally, but as well when it transits that sign of your natal chart, that dominates your life for the time being, right? So for you, that's 9th house themes, Cancer. So thoughts about, relocation, courts, legalities, higher education, philosophy, religion, those types, foreign cultures, those types of things could be dominating your life at this time. Let me get into your first oracle message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. There is a square, if you're first decan, especially the first 5 degrees of Cancer, there is a square to Saturn and Neptune in your natal 10th house. So again, that's what I'm saying, like there's this energy of 10th house themes being important for you, your career, the direction that you're going with your career, the resilience or the energy that you need to put into getting to the place of where you want to be, the pinnacle of success, especially since Neptune is retrograde. There's a peeling back of those rose-colored glasses and realizing that you're really going to, with Saturn there, for the next 2 years, you're really going to have to put in a lot of work, okay? So we have nature. Some of you may need to take a trip. I do see abundance to the bottom of the deck, and abundance speaks to, abundance speaks to you having the possibility of being able to get greater elsewhere. So this nature could represent of greater, lucky break, good fortune, turning point. This could represent, in all the greenery, right? This could represent that there's somewhere else where you can go, where I feel like that's, if you look up astrocartography, perhaps that is somewhere where maybe your Arta houses or your Earth sign houses are activated, right? Won't be surprised if I see a lot of pentacles show up in this reading, but we'll see. Let's get your other messages. So some of you need to go and take a walk in nature. Maybe you need to take a trip to the beach. Maybe you need to book a vacation and relax and unwind if you can. Maybe you need to work with herbs. Okay, so we have 2 here. If you've been doing, and this is nobody shaming, if you've been doing too much, I'm gonna take this because it showed up to the bottom of the deck and I saw it. as well as this, because I feel like these, like, they're underlying message, but they're underlying message because there's other things that you have to do first before you get to these. So if you've been doing something excessively, this may be where the nature come in. Like a simple walk in the evening could help. I know a lot of people, me myself included, if I'm stressed, I turn to food to eat, to comfort me, right? And walking has been helpful when I'm stressed to de-stress. Okay, it's not even about walking to take off any excess weight or anything like that. It's literally just walking to let that be a healthier approach to deal with the negative emotions that I'm feeling. Okay, we also have loss, so be careful of this energy and of what could come of this energy, because I'm just looking at this is just giving me, forgive me for saying, with cream pie energy. So that could be children. Jupiter is in your sign, especially if you're a Cancer moon, your Cancer rising. This could be a time where it's possible to get pregnant or get someone pregnant. Okay, and we have high vibing, good vibes, living life to the fullest, enjoying the present. And that's what I feel like you need to do, but you won't stay in a high vibe if you keep doing these low vibrational energies. Like, you won't be able to sustain in the long run. So it's better if you manufacture this high vibe organically. Okay, so abundance was still at the bottom of this deck, and we have the lucky break, good things, good fortune that is coming in, some type of turning point. So I feel like whenever you cut these out, you get to the other side with the high vibe, and then these things, they come in. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of clarification here. Tell me more about the supersized me and lust for Cancer placements. Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Oh, you're waiting on this success to come in, don't you? But you're impatient about it. It's coming. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, it's coming, but you are impatient about it. And the trick to it is with the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the deck. This is high vibing. The trick is to stay in a high vibrational energy while you wait. But behind this is the Knight of Wands, which is that impulsive energy. This is, let me do whatever quick fix I need to feel fulfilled. I feel if you get in a disciplined area, the Chariot, that is Cancerian energy, by the way. If you get in a disciplined energy of knowing what it is that you want, how it is that you're going to get there, it's going to get you faster to this success, to this lucky break. Okay, let's put these away and get into your Celtic cross. All right, what do we have? A Capricorn could be having some regrets. Or this is you if you have Capricorn placements. Celtic cross for Cancer, please. I see 222 on my timer. So that could be regrets in regards to a partnership or a decision. Heart of the matter, the Fool. Wow. So there's a new beginning that is coming. What's crossing you is the Sun. I'm telling you, you don't seem to be in the happiest of space or able to maintain that. And I know, you know, it's unhealthy to always be happy, but I feel like when you get in the dumps, Cancer, you really get in it. Okay, and it makes sense because we have Pluto in your 8th house right now, and so there's a lot of dark night of the soul energy that you will be going through. But that's why with that nature card, you have to find healthy ways to transmute that. Root cause, the Four of Pentacles. It's about your stability. Recent past, the Six of Swords. So some of you either know that you have to move, or there is a moving on from some type of conflict that is trying to happen, has happened, What your hopes, wishes, dreams, and spheres is with the Three of Wands, which we saw a little while ago. You want that thing to come into you, that opportunity, that lucky break, that turning point. You want that to come in. What is coming in is, wow, the King of Wands. I like to see that. That is inspiration. That is taking action. That is a leadership role of some sort. You see yourself as the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you want that stability. You feel like you've built a lot at this point. You just want the right guidance, right? Others see you as the Page of Cups. I feel like they see you as settling a bit or having scattered energy. The advice from Spirit is the Two of Pentacles. I feel like it's to stop juggling. And unfortunately, I'm hearing put your eggs in one basket, which is very weird for me to hear. But it feels, again, with the scattered energy, just feels like you're not balanced here. Okay, well, I will clarify that. We'll get 3 cards for the outcome. We have the Nine of Wands, the Hangman, and the World card. This stagnation is coming to an end. You have the Fool and the World card, so there is something that is coming to an end. At the bottom of the deck, we have Strength, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So you have to gather the strength and the courage to leave, right? To make a choice on what it is that you really want and go after it. Whatever that it might be. Let's start first with the recent past of the Six of Swords. Tell me more about the Six of Swords for Cancers, please. The Lovers, some type of contract. We do have the Five of Swords, which comes before the Six of Swords. So some type of conflict regarding a contract or a partnership, whether that be romantic or business. And what about it? I feel like you were a bit betrayed in that situation. We have the King of Cups here with the Queen of Swords. You could be trying to, in the past, you could be trying to either bring that to an emotionally stable place or bring yourself at an emotionally stable place after whatever that was. Tell me more about the Fool card. It's the heart of the matter, please. The Hermit, Virgo energy. South Node and Mars are currently in the sign of Virgo, which is your 3rd house, okay? So that has to do with communication. Why did I say that new moon happened in your 12th house? It's not. It happened in your 2nd house, which has to do about finances and stability or assets. And now with Virgo energy here in your 3rd house, I don't know, I feel like you may have won something, but at what cost? If that makes sense. What is crossing you with the Sun card? The Four of Wands. Your stability, again with this Three of Wands energy. I feel something that you're waiting for is affecting your stability. This doesn't have to be your stability at home. It could be your stability at home. It could be your stability within a relationship, but it could just be a stability within yourself. Your ability to feel grounded, your ability to even feel passionate about things. Okay? Tell me more on what is coming towards Cancer with this King of Wands. The Queen of Swords. So you have a bit of court cards, so people are involved in whatever is about to transpire for you. The Nine of Pentacles, and which is how you see yourself, by the way, down here. The Seven of Cups. Okay, when this opportunity comes towards you, or this person that embodies this King of Wands energy, I would advise you to stand on what it is that you deserve, because this person might try to sell you less than and paint something other than it is. Okay? More on the Seven of Cups. Right, the Seven of Pentacles, sorry. They might try to get more out of less with you with this Ace of Pentacles. So they will bring forth an opportunity, but I just feel like they're gonna try to see if they can make you do more with less. Okay. How others see you with the Page of Cups. The Empress. Yeah, like you're settling. Like there's more that you deserve, but you're not going for it. Let's get the advice from Spirit with the Two of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands, impulsivity, and the Ace of Cups here. Trust your gut, trust your intuition here. Because we do have Judgment card at the bottom of the deck here, which tells me that you cannot go based on, you cannot make a decision based on what it is that you're experiencing in the present, but more so what it is you want to experience in the future. I hope that makes sense. The Hierophant here. I feel the Hierophant here and the Ace of Cups. This is kind of telling me, like, if you have to make a choice on something, make sure that, let's say someone comes and gives you an offer and they said, you know, if you join me, these are things you could potentially get that in writing. Don't let them sell you false hope. Get that in writing. Okay. Outcome with the Knight of Wands, the Hanged One, and the World card. I feel like the stagnation comes to an end, but how does that play out? Two cards. Judgment. So this does feel like spiritual intervention to some degree. And there goes that Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is making a decision, so you will make a choice. With the Chariot here, I feel like, and the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, you're moving towards something that you've been waiting on. That's been a long time coming. That has to do with either your stability or your finances. So there is an end to stagnation. Just get out your head. All right, till next time, be blessed.